Did you know over 3 billion square feet of urban rooftop sits completely dead, baking in the sun right now? A wasteland of forgotten space overhead. But what if the most peaceful place on Earth? Today, we unlock a mystery of modern engineering. Transforming a dying rooftop into a secret Japanese Zen oasis. But building an oasis in the sky isn't just about moving dirt. It begins with a master plan. Every square inch must be calculated. The weight, the weather, the water. First, we establish the boundaries, the layout for our epoxy water illusion, the rock gardens, and the elevated tea house.
Precision is everything. A single miscalculation here means structural failure later. With the blueprint locked into the concrete, the real work begins. Before the beauty comes the destruction. We have to strip decades of decay.
The surface must be flawlessly smooth. If the concrete is uneven, our massive epoxy pour will fail.
It is a battle of inches against an uncompromising urban environment. A microscopic layer of dust can ruin the chemical bond. We leave nothing behind. Now, the invisible shield. A high-tech polymer membrane. This seals the building below from the thousands of pounds of materials we are about to bring up.
The canvas is finally blank. The foundation is secure.
It is time to bring the elements of the earth into the sky.
Raw, weather-resistant cedar, the backbone of our Zen architecture.
We begin constructing the raised decking, a floating platform above the concrete reality.
The pathway guides the journey. In a Zen garden, how you walk dictates how you feel.
To create an oasis, we must first block out the chaos of the city.
Thick bamboo fencing isolates the space, turning a rooftop into a secret compound.
The structure is set. Now, the magic begins. Real water is too heavy and requires endless maintenance. Science gives us a better way.
Commercial-grade deep-pour epoxy. The ultimate illusion. We infuse metallic pigments. Deep sapphire to mimic the ocean's depths. A chemical reaction that will freeze time, capturing the look of flowing water permanently.
The base pour. We lay down the darkest colors first, creating an illusion of extreme depth. It is highly self-leveling, hunting for the absolute horizontal plane.
Every movement is deliberate. The chemical clock is ticking. To make it look alive, we need currents. We introduce emerald and pearl. Layering the colors wet on wet allows them to bleed and interact naturally.
The heat gun pops trapped air bubbles, turning the cloudy surface to absolute glass.
We embed hyper-realistic koi fish models mid-pour, suspending them forever in the clear topcoat.
But the heat also forces the metallic pigments to dance, creating frozen currents.
The transformation is stunning. It looks deep enough to dive into. 72 hours of curing time. The liquid slowly becomes solid rock. Now, we bring in the mountains. Weathered limestone boulders. Placement is an ancient art form. Every stone has a face and a posture. In Zen philosophy, the rocks represent immortal mountains. They anchor the energy. Raking the sand mimics the ripples of water. It is a meditation in itself. Two oceans, one of stone, one of frozen liquid. The duality of nature. But just as the oasis takes shape, a hidden threat emerges. A reality check. The combined weight of the rocks, wood, and epoxy is pushing the structural limits. If we add tons of wet topsoil for the trees, the roof could literally collapse.
We have to pivot instantly. Traditional landscaping is impossible.
The solution? Agricultural pumice and engineered lightweight biofoam. It holds water perfectly, but weighs 70% less than standard wet earth. A living piece of art, standing defiant above the concrete jungle. Planted in our engineered soil, its roots have room to breathe without threatening the roof.
We dress the base with living cushion moss, sealing in the moisture.
The moss ages the garden instantly, making it look centuries old.
Miniature juniper bonsais are placed strategically to force perspective, making the space feel massive.
This allows us to bring in the crown jewels. A 50-year-old Japanese maple.
A traditional stone lantern, the guardian of the water.
But this garden hides modern secrets beneath its ancient aesthetics.
An automated micro-misting system is woven invisibly through the bamboo and stones.
With the flip of a switch, a dense, cooling fog rolls across the frozen river.
It creates a mystical atmosphere, while secretly watering the moss automatically.
As daylight fades, the final phase of the transformation begins. Illumination. The difference between a dark roof and a nighttime sanctuary. Warm, low-voltage LEDs catch the twisted branches, painting with shadows.
We incorporate one single basin of real water for the sound.
The water feature drips into the basin. A constant, mesmerizing heartbeat.
Weeks of grueling labor, engineering, and chemical mastery. A dead, abandoned concrete slab has been resurrected. The epoxy river flows with silent grace, an eternal illusion of depth.
Nature, firmly taking root where nothing was ever meant to grow.
The fog erases the boundaries. You are no longer on a building. You are on a mountaintop. The architects of the oasis depart, leaving behind absolute tranquility. A hidden paradise of perfect geometry, safely insulated from the chaos of millions. Every stone perfectly balanced. Every drop of resin perfectly cured. The ultimate escape, built purely through the power of industrial design. A testament to what can be achieved when modern science meets ancient philosophy. Order from chaos.
beauty from decay. This is more than a makeover. It is an engineering marvel. A self-sustaining ecosystem of mind and matter. Where the heavy weight of the world simply vanishes. Invisible to the millions of people walking the streets just hundreds of feet below. A private sanctuary, waiting in the sky. Surrounded by concrete and glass, it remains an impossible anomaly. Where the artificial and the natural exist in perfect harmony. The dead zone has become the ultimate destination. From a shattered ruin to a masterpiece of design. All it took was vision, precision, and a few hundred gallons of high-grade resin. The secret is sealed. The Oasis is complete. Hidden away from the eyes of the world. We transformed just one forgotten square of this vast, sprawling city. But millions more sit empty, waiting in the dark. Miles of dead space above our heads, entirely untouched. The only question left is,
what is hiding on the roof right above you?